Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel on JaredGunstonTV. In today's video we're going to be having a look through some further features of the editor for the VE-500, and I just want to share my experience with it so far. So in the last couple of videos, I've been literally for the first time been going through this pedal and setting up some tones that I thought were going to help me, and they did. These three patches over here: ballad 1, harmony DD, meaning ballad, a harmony is on one of the controls and a delay is on one of the other controls. Ballad 1 vocoder is basically the same as this, except instead of harmonies it's got vocoder, and stadium is a sound that takes my vocals same as these two, but then at the push of a button it pulls my my main back from the front of the mix, so it puts me a bit further back and it puts the reverbs a bit further in front, which are really good for your sort of Mumford & Son sort of chanty type vocals and all that. And my reverb sounds a little something like this. Check 1 2 1 2. We'll go to vocoder. It's exactly the same. And then stadium, exactly the same. All right. Now what I have done is, on the pedal itself, the harmony button, when you turn this on, it turns on your reverb and your pitch correction, so that you can sing comfortably and just enjoy yourself on stage. And the way that I'm controlling these three is I'm using my GT1000 to send a MIDI note, or a MIDI control change. Control change number 20 and control change number 21 to emulate when I was originally using an FS6. So this is basically on the GT1000, I'm using the bank up and the bank down to become my MIDI sends now, because I'm only using one bank on that pedal. So I took this into rehearsal, and without a problem, I was able to get my mic going. One thing I did notice was when I took this sound off, that's one problem that I'm having, is this. When I use the S, that S, there's a bit of a, as if it's trying to kill that, and I wanted to go in and try and figure out what exactly is causing that. So I think for now, S, you hear that. So I'm going to go through, maybe you guys have experienced something similar to this. If I turn enhance off, S, still doing it, so it's not the de-esser. Pitch correction, S, there's your problem. Yes. I don't know. It was just something I was picking up that was quite annoying. But it didn't bother me at the rehearsal at all. It was only when I brought it back and then I wanted to do a rehearsal at home did I pick up that the s was disappearing. So that's another reason why... Another reason why when I press the harmony button, the reverb comes on and off, as well as the pitch correction. So if I press harmony button now, you see that goes on. Now it's off. And that goes on. They're both happening from one button. So, you know, after a song, you can at least turn that off and then talk. But during a song when you're singing, I can't say that that actually bothered me at all. Another feature I was looking into was I was trying to figure out how to back up my sounds because I wanted to obviously share them with you guys, especially for some who are putting this in for the first time. Obviously, your microphone you're going to have to set up correctly in your system here. Check 1. You see what I mean? Like mine, yeah, just about to hit there. I found that was a nice value for me. But all these settings, including output at 200, gain for the mic, EQ set number 1. I'm only using one EQ set at this point in time for the output, and there is an EQ set number 1 for the input as well. So that I have backed up, and I've backed up my entire library into there. These two files here, VE-500 editor and VE-500 system.bed. All you have to do is import these on your side, the patches, and they should get you pretty much there. And the way I've got this set up is my gain on my mixer is all the way off. It's all the way down. And I'm getting this kind of level with my fader at, well, in my case, I've got knob faders at 12 o'clock. So for you, it would be at whatever Unity is. Let's talk about backing up your stuff. All right, so when you come into the software, you're going to see all of these down the left-hand side, all your banks and presets. You're going to want to go to Librarian, and then you're going to click Export. Then it's going to ask you, what would you like to call it? You can see I've already done it. Then you click Save. Takes about 2 minutes at the most because it backs up the entire library. Then the other thing you must not forget to do is under System, there is a backup as well. So if you click there, you can see I've done that one as well. And then all you have to do is push Restore, and then you restore from there. And all these settings will literally just pop up for you to enjoy. Key setting, it applies everything that I have currently set on this unit. Okay. There was something else I wanted to do. I think you'll find a lot of joy out of this patch, because what I've got going here, you can hear there's still a bit of reverb going, and no matter what I do here, it doesn't take that off. All the harmony button does on this patch is turn pitch correction on and off. And then using the MIDI command, you can change that to a foot controller if you would like, which would be under Assigns. You can see I'm using all 4 of them. And you can see control change 20, 21, 20, 20. So when I press one of those buttons, it turns effects 1 off and effects 2 on and reverb on. So let's have a look at what those are. Effects 1, effects 2, and reverb. Effects 1 is a delay. Effects 2 is a reverb. But there was one of them, effect level, there. This reverb over here that it turns on, check, it puts me right in the background because I've got the direct level down to 78 here. So if I'm it's really nice for, you know, when you have sing-along melodies and all that sort of thing. But yeah, but pressing that, what it will do is swap out this reverb for this one, which is a bit longer. It'll turn on this delay there, yeah, and obviously my delays are being tap tempoed also from my other pedal, and then it puts this on, yeah. It is very cool and very nice. I like that one a lot. But for the entirety of my rehearsal, I used this patch right over here. When I was talking to the band, I was using this sound. And then when the song starts, I would tap this so that my gentle reverb comes in and my pitch correction gets turned on. And then the same thing on this applies, that my 2 MIDI controls from my GT1000 would turn on the harmony. Yeah. And this is listening to whatever my guitar plays. So it would always be in key with the song. And it also puts on a delay. I think it's just that one. But it's a lot longer once it's been tapped into tempo. So even if you just take this one patch over here, Ballad 1 Harm DD, load it up into your pedal, have a look. But I recommend you back up your stuff first, because I do not want to be moaned at for when you accidentally overwrite all your sounds. Another thing is you should set your play. If you go into menu, I'm not sure where it is on here. I don't think there is anything here. Others. Oh, there we go. Play option. Minimum patch. I recommend setting this all the way down. There you go. You can see me doing it there on the pedal. I would bring this down to only the sounds that you are using. So for me, I'm only using those three. Knob lock you can put on, but if you've got your extend set up correctly like that, and you're only using 2 or 3 sounds, you don't have to worry about knob lock. And I'll tell you why. Because the way that this pedal is set up, and it will apply to yours if you put these settings on, the first knob does nothing. The first knob, dial, whatever you want to call it. The second one is the output EQ, which would be under systems, under output over here, EQ. Level. You can see that's on 2 dB, because I felt while rehearsing with it at home before I went to the practice was that this could maybe pop up a bit. But if I just turn the dial in the middle, the second dial on the pedal, you see how that's going up over there. So you can put that as loud as you want it to be, or you can bring it all the way down, all the way down, all the way over there. You see? So that's kind of like your master volume for your venue. And then the third dial / knob would then be patch. So if you accidentally kick that with your foot, it's just going to do this. It's going to go between your 3. And if you stop where it is now, it's on stadium. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. And that off. So yeah, I just made this video quickly because I wanted to just show you how I'm using the pedal and let you know my experience with it so far. I'm very, very happy. I don't think I will ever play a show without it. It's just given me that little boost of confidence, especially with the gentle pitch correction. And just being able to tap my delays in and have reverb on and off at the touch of a button. I'm very, very happy. So thanks for tuning in, guys. And let me know what you would like to see next. Are there any sounds you want me to maybe try and mimic or anything like that? Leave some comments down below, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.